It didn't always used to be this way. We used to be best friends. We used to hang out all the time and do things together. We'd bike ride and hang out at the creek and just have fun. It was great. We were best friends. But something happened. Something that changed all that. We were working on my bike. The gears were all screwed up and we were just kids. We didn't really know how to fix a bike, but we had a bunch of tools and we were trying anyways. I remember our greased faces laughing as we handed each other different tools and tried to bend or get into place that stupid gear. I don't even think we needed to. All we had to do was just put another tire on but it didn't matter. We had fun. Well, you know how it is with kids. We were best friends. I mean, it was just fun being together. It didn't matter if we didn't have anything to say or really do, but that was the day when it all changed. I took a tool. I don't even remember what it was now, and I was working at the gear trying to get it to pop off. My hand slipped from all the grease and I jerked up. His face was right behind my hand. The tool scratched his cheek from eye all the way down to his chin. One huge gash. He didn't even cry out in pain. He just had this look of surprise. Then it turned crimson red as the blood came forward. Mechanically, he reached up with his hand, not even thinking about the grease on his hand. The grease and blood mixed in a disgusting color. Instinctively, I knew that this was bad, but I couldn't stop him from trying to stop the blood, and I couldn't move. I didn't know what to do. He didn't cry, though. Not once. He just slowly stood up, glaring at me. Just glaring at me. He turned and walked away. I didn't see him again for weeks after that. And when I finally did, he said something to me. He said, "How could you?" I wanted to say I'm sorry. I wanted to tell him it was just an accident. Surely he knew it was an accident. But I didn't say anything. I just looked at him, pleading with him in my mind to be my friend again. Things were never the same since. His bitterness and coldness towards me continued from then on. And then the hatred began. The seething, the rage, the cold, calculating thoughts of revenge. I should have seen it. I should have said something. I should have tried to make up for it. And as time went on, his desire to hurt me, to hurt our friendship that no longer was, rose and rose and rose within him. I could see it every time he looked at me, every time we walked past each other in the halls. I went out of my way to avoid him. And then I had to move. Moving isn't easy when you're a kid. It's probably the most difficult thing that a kid can go through. Well, I'm sure there's worse, but at the time it seemed like the most difficult thing I was going through. I wondered if he would be there to patch things up with, to make things right, but he wasn't. As we pulled away from our home, I looked out the window. I didn't see him, but I did remember his name, and I've always remembered his name. My good friend, McCleve.